Hey there. Happy Sunday. I just wanted to get on and give a more personal message to y'all today, other than just a normal newsletter. Um, I know that we're really going through some really tough times right now, and none of us is immune to it, myself included. There's peaks and valleys, and not a lot of great news coming in right now, right? A lot of strife, a lot of pain, a lot of sickness, a lot of uncertainty, and it's really challenging, our sense of control over anything, right? There's so much right now that it feels like we don't have control over. And I just want you to know that it's natural and it's human to struggle against that a little bit. And our brain and our system is hardwired to want certainty. And so it's normal and natural if you're sort of going to some coping mechanisms maybe that aren't super empowering, either just giving up, throwing in the towel, checking out, numbing out by indulging in food, alcohol, whatever can kind of take you away from it all, or having anger and a lot of resentment and blame. Those are natural reactions to what feels like a really threatening situation. But I hope, and I've had to kind of work through it myself, I hope we can continue to rise above that and recognize that even in these really difficult times, we do have the ability to control our thoughts more than we think we do. And then, of course, those thoughts affect our feelings, which then affects kind of what we do or don't do. And so if you can sort of develop a different relationship with this uncertainty, I think it's going to be a lot healthier for you, and focus on what you can control, what you can, take steps toward improving or bettering in your life, the lives of those you love. So I encourage you to really keep focusing on the things that you do have some amount of control over and take action on those. And one of those things might be your work. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but 6 years ago, I got called in to my boss's office at a company I had worked for over a decade. And I was told that my position was being eliminated. And it was about maybe a 70% shock. I had some idea that it could happen, but it still hurt, right? No one wants to be the one that's not saying, that I wanted to be the one to say goodbye. And it definitely stung, and definitely took some time for me to kind of lick my wounds and get over the sting of that. But it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because it did force me to move towards what I knew, what had been working on me in my mind and my heart, was my calling. And I had already started laying the groundwork so that I could go all in on making my business happen. I had already gone back to school at night, gotten my master's degree in counseling. I had gone to a training to be a coach. So I was taking actions. I was committing to steps to prepare me to be in the place I wanted to be in. So you may have seen that I'm having a career course that's starting, not this week, but next week, August 5th. And it seems like a strange time, right? I mean, to change careers or to be thinking about your purpose. But sometimes the hardest times is absolutely when we should be thinking about that. It gives us that opportunity to really stop and evaluate what's important to us, evaluate our values, and see if we're living them out. If anything, this whole thing, right, has shown us how precious time is, how precious our life is. And I want to encourage you to at least start exploring what might serve you best long term, even in these crazy times. So if you are wanting to explore what's next for you, or you have to explore, like you get told, sorry, we're not going to need you to come in anymore. Use this opportunity to approach it with a growth mindset, with the idea that this could launch you into something even better. And if I can help you do that, I would love to have you walk beside me, and I'll walk beside you for 6 weeks, starting on August 5th, where we're going to really get clear about your goals, your strengths, your talents. I'm going to hold you accountable for doing some homework, taking some forward moving steps to get you prepared for the setting yourself up for the most successful, happy, purposeful life that you want to live. And if you're feeling powerless over that, and you're feeling like that's not an option for you, we need to talk, because you do have a choice. You do have options. I'm not saying it's easy, but I promise you, I didn't have anything. I didn't have money to lean on. I didn't have, I worked full time, did this stuff at night. Listen, I've had it better and worse than some of you, I'm sure, but I'm just telling you that it's worth it. It's worth it to really finally decide you're going to go all in on living a life you're going to freaking love. So that's my message. And, even if it's not your work, think about what you do have control over right now, and how you want to set up these days, these weeks, these months, and your future to be the happiest it can be, because our future is going to depend on the steps that we take today, tomorrow, this week, next week. Those decisions, those actions or inactions, they determine our future self. So listen, if you want to join me for the career course, let me know. If the career course isn't your thing, but you feel like you could use some help just working through some of the emotional, psychological stuff that is going on during these hard times, it's affecting our relationships, it's affecting our health, it's affecting so many aspects of our lives. You're not alone in that, and there's nothing wrong with you. We're not meant to go through so much stress for a prolonged period of time. And I have really, really been enjoying helping people just manage that the best they can. So that's my message this Sunday. You'll see information in the newsletter about the career course. I'm also working on one for single women that's going to be launching in late August or early September. And if I can help you with anything else is on your mind, book a call with me. Let's chat about how we can work together to make these days. Don't wait to be happy. Don't wait to start your goals. Don't wait to start living, in the way you're meant to live. Now's the time. So let me know if I can help you. And I'm thinking of y'all, sending you good, positive wishes, and have a great week. Thanks.